if you're a Pisces born February 19th to March 20th, what can you expect for February 2018? Let's tune in and find out. Nice. So you're really going to find that you have a lot to offer the world, and you're going to really feel compelled to get moving. You're going to really feel compelled to be seen, to make it happen, and to get things done. So there's this real energy that is, it's almost like a spiritual force moving through you and up and out of your own way, so you can be dropped into your destiny right where you need to go. So don't be surprised if suddenly you're moving, or suddenly you find yourself packing, or new ideas come your way, or new opportunities show up, or you get hired, or you get fired, or you get, if you do get fired, there's a new job right behind it, so don't worry about it. It's one of these very fast moving energies. We have 2 eclipses. We just had the one lunar eclipse in Leo on January 31st, and which I'm told is very similar to the eclipse that happened back on 19 years ago, January 31st, 1999. So if you were around back then and you knew kind of what happened in your life, you could expect very similar energy to be happening here this next couple of months. And then we have February 15th, a solar eclipse in Aquarius, which is also a new moon. And for you Pisces, that's going to give you some interesting. It's gonna create some new stability for you. So forcing you to kind of break through the things that aren't working, letting go of what's not working, and like kind of that false bottom falling out, like, whoa, that didn't work, or like, whoa, that's not what I thought this was. And that could be a relationship that breaks apart. It could be a new understanding about a path that you thought you were on and it's not working, and then suddenly it's like water being splashed in your face, like, oh, turn around, go the other way, this one doesn't work, right? So there may be a little shock or surprise that happens around that date. And of course, with eclipses, they can be as strong up to the next 6 months, astrologers say. So these are things that could be happening. They don't have to happen on February 15th, but could happen, a month or 2 down the road, stemming from that eclipse. But usually there's a lot of energy with eclipse, so there's some sort of sneak preview, if not the actual event itself, that you'll be given around that time. So let's look at your personal relationships, romantic relationships. So if you're a Pisces, let's see what's in store for you for February. You're going to feel really loved. You're going to feel really loved. So this is great. It's really nice energy. So your partner is going to make you feel really loved. The people in your life are going to make you feel really loved. This is like just this great pouring of energy coming in where you feel really loved and you feel really cared for, and you really feel, and some of this might even be from yourself, like a new level of self-care or a new level of adoration or joy for yourself. A lot of times we have that fake, that phony love, that arrogance, or that, air that we put on for other people, because underneath we're really insecure. So I'm seeing that being replaced, that kind of like emptiness starting to be replaced with a new sense of love. And for some of you, this means that you're going to have more clarity. And with that clarity, you're going to see what you won't accept anymore. So if there's a love in your life that isn't treating you well, not treating yourself good, right? They're taking advantage of you. They're walking on you. They're humiliating you. They're, just, and it doesn't have to be that extreme either. They can just be checked out or not available for you. You're going to be able to correct it. You're going to be able to say either, this isn't working for me, or I'm done. But there is an awareness now of taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. So this self-love is really going to help you. It's going to help everyone in your sign to really get the love that you want. So when we go back, for those of you that are coupled in love, I just feel this love coming in, love from yourself and love from everybody around you. So a really good month for love. The other thing is I don't even know that, some of you will be having birthdays, but I don't even know that you want to go away for the birthday, because I feel like you're so enraptured and loved with, like if you're a parent with children, you want to take the whole family. You don't want to leave anybody out. It's like that kind of love. So it's like everybody can go. So it's kind of like almost like that group influence or group love. And I feel like that can come in from that February 15th, the solar eclipse in Aquarius, which Aquarians are, more that kind of like group big picture energy. That's what it feels like, why there might be more of a group love or a group connection or more of a party that you might be going to, or that you just love, or you have a great time. And then there's also, for those of you that are single and interested in love, you Pisces, what's in store for you? So you may have your eye on somebody, and I see you're able to kind of like single them out, but you're going to have to show up with more. They're showing me that you've picked somebody who's worthy, a worthy opponent, and so you may have to kind of like roll out the red carpet in a new way, and it's not. And it's different. It's this person is different than the people you've dated in the past. Like, you can't wine them and dine them and win them over with, with stuff. They need more of you. They need more of the real deal, of your heart. So you're going to have to bring it up a notch and be authentic. They would rather see the messy hair, I'm behind, but I'm calling to tell you I'm running behind, than the slick, pretend, phony, looking good kind of energy. So this person is going to love you for just where you're at, and don't be embarrassed about where you're at. Where you're at is great, right? But it's that little insecurity inside of you that I'm not quite good enough for them, or you put them on a pedestal, right? So don't worry about that. Let all that go and really go after, or allow yourself to be able to imagine that type of person would want to come to you or engage in you, and know that you've got enough. And I feel like this month you're going to see that about yourself. You're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to be able to absolutely attract somebody that you just can't imagine that is your match, right? Because you see them so high up there. So it's a really good catch, a really great energy, and all you have to do is sort of show up. And I feel like if you show up and you're authentic, it's going to happen like that. It's going to be really good. Okay, so let's look at money for Pisces. What's in store for you for your money for this February? Well, I feel like you have to keep track of your money. I feel like, you may have to put yourself on a budget. I do see you, counting those pennies and going, okay, this goes to the tax man, this goes to the doctors, this goes to the housekeepers, right? So I see you kind of like doling out the money. The good news is I feel like there's enough left. And I feel like at the end of the month, there's a nice payday. I feel like there may be a big payday that you weren't aware of, or a new job or a new career comes in. So there is money, new money that comes up at the end of the month, or a new source of money. So if you're looking for a job, or you need to increase your income, I don't see any problem in doing that this month. You just have to get out there and kind of let people know that's what you're up to. And I think that money will happen. I think you'll get the job, or I think that you'll go ahead and do that second business, or whatever it is that, the things that you're thinking about selling to create more money. And I think that can help. And whether it's opening a consulting business, or actually, working part-time for a parent, all that's possible. You just need to create the discipline and go do it. Okay, so let's see. The other thing that's coming in is, if you know what you want and you need somebody's help, if you can write it down and make sense to them, so they know you're serious, and it's not just like another idea that you have, because you Pisces have so many ideas, right? But if you actually sit down with that idea and say, no, this is the one, and this is what I'm willing to do, and here are the hours, like actually map it out and say, this is the amount of hours, this is how much money I need, like really take it down. And which is, for a lot of you Pisces, because you're pie in the sky and you're creative and you're thinking of all of that, forcing yourself to write it down can be hard. But I'm telling you, if you write it down and then you ask for somebody's help, they're going to believe you, and they're going to believe that this is the one idea that you really want to do. And if you can get yourself to settle down on that one idea and ask for help, your income will really go through the roof. Okay? So look for that one idea that you're willing to actually follow through on, and present it this month, and you're going to be fine. The other good news is that all the planets are direct, so there's no obstacles, right? Nothing but ourselves. So get yourself there, you're going to be great. Okay, let's look at your health for Pisces. I feel, everybody's sort of been sick, right? It seems like this flu or virus or whatever it is that's going around. I feel a little bit like my stomach, I feel a little nauseous in my stomach, I feel like, feverish. So you may have gone through something, and you may still be fighting that little bit of virus or bug. For some of you, it could be emotional fears, trying to get yourself to do something that needs to be done, and you haven't been able to commit to it yet. You haven't been able to kind of follow through with it, or you started to follow through and then you fell off the wagon. So whatever it is, get back on the horse. There's a support system here, and I think what's unexpected is that you're going to be surprised how easy it is when you actually just say, no, I want to do this, and you tell people around you, this is what I want to do. I see all this support coming together and holding you up. So there's unexpected support is what you find this month. Unexpected support from friends and from family, and whether it's money or whether it's direction or career, and also unexpected support from yourself, that you actually can do it, that you actually see yourself doing it. And that's really a gift for you, like to actually know that, wow, I can follow through, I can get this done, I can make it happen. So this is the month, Pisces. This is the month where you can actually get it all happening, get the ball moving, chase those dreams, make them happen. Some of you will be moving or creating a move, moving in the right direction of your career, or a place that you live, or some of you may be changing family dynamics. You may be adding a roommate. You may be having children go and live with, with their parent. There's just all these changing dynamics that are happening. Also with the home, with your home life. It could be that you're having new people come into your home, new help. Could be that some help left and now new help is coming, right? So there's all these different changes. It could even be a change at school with your child's school or with their teacher. So just lots of changes around home and family and the relationships within them. So all a good thing. Change is good, nothing to be afraid of. It's all powerful and all positive. So Pisces, you have a busy, exciting month, and it's filled with love, and most importantly, filled with self-love. So I love that. So I hope you guys like my intuitive astrology. If you like it, please click like, share your comments below. I'd love to hear how you're doing, and please share it with your friends. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month. Have a great February, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day.